Hello everyone. Did you know Atlassian started back in 2002 in Sydney, Australia by two university friends, and from that Atlassian now has over 12,000 employees globally and has grown into a global tech giant. Its tools like Confluence, Bitbucket and Trello are used everywhere. Atlassian regularly hires young talents straight out of college. It runs early careers programs like summer internship and graduate program for students and fresh graduates. If you are studying in branches like computer science, ECE, IT, electronics, mathematics and computing or related fields, then you can apply. Even there, Women in Tech edition is open for those branches. In this video, you will know how to get a job at Atlassian. I will cover types of fresher jobs at Atlassian, how to apply for Atlassian jobs as a college student or fresher. That is their on-campus recruitment, how to apply through their career page, Atlassian career programs, and how to apply via Internshala. I will also talk about their hiring process and a few interview tips. When you think of Atlassian, you probably think of software developer jobs, and you are not entirely wrong. The majority of roles for freshers and college students at Atlassian are in engineering department. This includes everything from software engineers to site reliability engineers, security engineers, and data scientists. But that's not all. Atlassian also hires for product and design and sales and support roles. That is for roles like product managers, UI UX designers, business system analysts, and marketing manager. So whether you are from technical background or a non-technical background, Atlassian is a great place to start your career. Now, once you have found a role that suits your interest, let's see how you can apply for it. So Atlassian has 4 ways in which you can apply: through their on-campus recruitment drives, through their career page, through their early career programs, and via Internshala. On-campus placements is often the most direct route to get an internship or a full-time job at Atlassian right after college. Atlassian visits top engineering colleges in India like IIT, NIT, BITS Pilani, VIT for their campus recruitment drives. The process is usually quite structured. First, there is a pre-placement talk by Atlassian's hire team where they tell you more about the company, the role, and their hiring process. After this, they usually conduct a coding test on campus followed by the interviews. I will tell you about the hiring process in detail later in the video, so keep watching. You can apply directly through their official career page as well. For that, visit their official career website and select India as the location. You can filter your job search by selecting the function or job category that suits your interest. And then select the job that you want to apply for and click on it to read the job description. Click on apply for this job. It will take you to an application form. Then fill out the form by uploading your resume and the cover letter. And then submit your form. If you get shortlisted, Atlassian hiring team will get in touch with you for the next steps, which I will cover in the next section. Now let's talk about the third route through which you can secure an internship or a job at Atlassian. That is their early career programs. They have dedicated set of programs called as early career programs, which are designed to help college students and freshers to start their career at Atlassian. One of their most well-known program in India is the Women in Tech Summer Internship. It is an 8-week internship program designed exclusively for women and engineering students in their pre-final year. You can apply if you are a women engineering student pursuing BE, BTech or an integrated MTech degree in your pre-final year. Or if you have a CGPA of 7 or above, you can see the complete eligibility requirements on the screen. Atlassian usually opens the registration window during August and September. To apply, you simply need to fill out a registration form detailing your personal information, education, skill, and relevant experiences. If you are shortlisted for the program, you will go through a 3-round selection process. The first round will be a 90-minute online assessment on topics like mathematics, data structure, and time and space complexity. Round 2 will be a coding interview where you will be asked to solve coding problems on your preferred IDE. The questions will be mostly around data structures and algorithm, time and space complexity. And finally, there will be a management and value interview to assess how well you align with Atlassian's culture. The questions will revolve around your project, experiences, and personal growth. If you are selected, you will get a stipend and a PPO if you perform well. Apart from the women-only track, Atlassian also has summer internship programs for all pre-final or final year students. These internships are open to engineering students in their pre-final or final year. They usually run in the summer, but sometimes winter slots are available too. As an intern at Atlassian, you get to work on real engineering and project management projects. Atlassian visits top engineering colleges in India to hire summer interns. If your college has not partnered with Atlassian, then do not worry. You can also apply for Atlassian internship directly through their career page and also check Internshala. The internship hiring usually begins in May and August. To be eligible, you should be in final or pre-final year of engineering in branches like computer science, AI and ML, electronics and communication, electrical and related fields. The CGPA of 7 or above is required and you should not have any active backlogs. If you are eligible, the hiring process will happen in 4 stages. First will be resume screening, then online assessment, technical interview, and then technical and behavioral interview. Atlassian hiring team will carefully review your resume and evaluate whether your skill, experience, project work are a good match for the role and their team. If you are shortlisted, you will receive an online assessment link. The assessment will have 3 coding questions ranging from easy to hard difficulty level, and these questions will be around data structures and algorithm, dynamic programming and mathematics. If you write clean and correct code for all the 3 problems, you will proceed to the first technical interview. And this round will focus on your knowledge of computer science fundamentals and data structure and algorithms. The interviewer may also ask you to write codes during the interview and explain their time and space complexity. If you do well in this interview, you will be invited for final interview with a senior manager at Atlassian. The interview will be a mix of technical and behavioral questions. You may be asked about your projects in great detail, and the interviewer will also assess your teamwork, collaboration skills, communication, and problem-solving skills. If you are selected, you will join Atlassian as an intern. If you perform well, then you may also extend a pre-placement offer. Now, for those of you in your final year or just out of college, Atlassian also runs a Atlassian graduate program. This is a program which gives you an opportunity to join Atlassian full-time as a software engineer, a designer, or in any other technical roles. It is a 12-month program where you will work on their products and learn professional skills from mentors at Atlassian. Atlassian usually hires for this graduate program during July and targets final year students and recent graduates. All new graduates at Atlassian who join as part of Atlassian program are eligible for their Grad++ learning program. Grad++ is basically a program specifically designed to help you succeed at Atlassian and in your next job. So that's the full breakdown of Atlassian early career programs in India, from internships to graduate programs. Now let me talk to you about another hassle-free way in which you can apply for Atlassian jobs and internships, and that is via Internshala. So all you have to do is register on Internshala and create your resume using the free resume builder tool. Then select the Atlassian job you want to apply for and click on apply now. This will redirect you to an application form. Fill it out and submit. And once you apply, then their hiring process will start. The hiring process at Atlassian usually has 3 stages. The first is application screening. Atlassian's recruiters review your resume carefully and check if your background, skills and projects align with the role. For engineering roles, this means your coding skills, problem-solving ability, and your knowledge of data structure and algorithms. For design roles, they look at your past design work. On their website, they have added tips to build an Atlassian-worthy resume. You can take a look at them. If you're shortlisted, the second stage is the online assessment. For tech roles, you will get a coding test on platform like HackerRank or Codility. The questions are usually based on data structures and algorithms. Similarly, if you're applying for product management role, Atlassian will give you a case study assignment to assess your problem solving and analytical skills. If you clear the test, you will move on to the interview loop, which in simple words means that you will have to undergo 3-4 interviews. These can include technical interviews based on the role you applied for, as well as behavioral interviews that focus on your leadership quality and how well you fit with Atlassian values. Since Atlassian follows a virtual first approach, all interviews for interns and graduates are done online. Now let's look at the 3 types of interviews that Atlassian conducts. First is technical or craft-specific interviews, second is leadership interview, and third is value interview. The technical or craft-specific interviews, which mainly test the skills you need for the job, like coding, problem solving, or design, depending on the role. And if you're applying for tech roles, then there will be a coding interview. The interview will have 2 parts, one on data structure and another on code design. Atlassian lets you choose the programming language you are most comfortable with. On the other hand, if you're applying for a non-tech role like design, then the interviewer will review your portfolio, ask you questions based on your thought process behind a design, and may even give you a case study. And once they are sure that you have the skills to excel at the job, they will evaluate your leadership potential and overall cultural fitness. The leadership interview will check how you handle teamwork, challenges, and your role within a group. Both the leadership and values rounds usually have behavioral and situational questions. So you will be asked about real-life examples of how you have handled situation in the past. But the value interviews is a little different from the regular cultural fitness interviews. The value interview at Atlassian is designed to assess how your way of thinking and working aligns with Atlassian 5 values, which you can see on the screen. After completing the interview process, your interviewer will consolidate their feedback and discuss it. You can also explore Atlassian official interview guides and handbook to learn more about interviews for roles like engineering, product management, and product design. So this was the complete breakdown of Atlassian hiring process in India. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, all the best.